Hello everyone. So welcome to Tea with Ravi. No, I'm joking. I'm not really having tea. I'm actually having a beer. And I thought I'll just make a video and talk about something. And today I wanted to talk about the new feature that we have in Jira, and that is child comments. Basically, nested comments or threads, I guess. Now, overall, I think it is going to be beneficial for everyone, and I think lot of people actually were asking for this feature. I'm sure there was some feature request on the Atlassian's own Jira, and Atlassian is actually a bit infamous for keeping very old tickets open for so long. If you go to Atlassian's own Jira instance, you will find tickets like 20 years old tickets, and those tickets are not closed. Those tickets are still under investigation, something like that. But I think this feature, this child comment feature, will definitely be helpful for, I think, majority of people. So let me open my beer and then we'll continue. And I think we should probably make these videos a bit more often. So this feature, this child comment feature, I actually tried it, and I think it is good. But I just wanted to start a discussion. Of course, right now I'm not really with anyone else with me. I'm just alone here with my Guinness, and of course you guys. But I can still share my views and maybe uh, ask myself some questions. Now, if we talk about Jira. Now, Jira, and I think we should always stick to the basics, and we should I think we should not forget what Jira is all about. If we talk about Jira, Jira is an issue tracking tool, and if we talk about the issue itself, or I should say work item, I think I'll probably, and many others will probably take maybe another 10 years to get used to this new term called work item. But if you look at any issue in Jira, the whole idea of an issue is to do something. So issue or work item or task or activity, the idea is that you want to deliver it, you want to get it done, right? And that is how Jira essentially works. That is the basics of Jira, fundamentals of Jira. You want to finish that activity. Now, comments that we have in Jira, of course, people use comments to, collaborate, engage with others, and they want to basically talk about the requirement or a task. And I think when you talk about comments, we don't really have any guidelines, right? When it comes to comments in Jira, of course, you have the feature and you can use it. But there is nothing much that we can do on comments. Of course, we have comment permissions, and if you're talking about Jira service management, then we have private comments, I mean, internal comments and public comments, but that is it. And by the way, you can access comments using REST API, you can access comments on data center using comment manager, using the Jira Java APIs, but comment feature itself is quite straightforward, quite simple, and it has been like this for a long time. And of course, now things are going to be different. Now, when people ask comments or when people ask questions through comments, they get an answer. So that is, of course, one very simple use case. If I'm supposed to work on a task, let me, start my beer. So cheers, everyone. Nice cold beer. So when people ask questions, they, of course, do it through comments, and I prefer that. And it's a very simple, basic, most common use case. If someone has assigned a task to me and I am not really sure, then I will simply add a comment here and on the ticket, and then I will tag someone. I will format my comment. I will probably share code or maybe some snippet, right? Because you can have some formatting in your comments. But comments are also used for having some kind of a discussion And personally, I don't really think we should rely solely on comments for like free-flowing discussion. Of course, you can do that. No one is going to stop you. If you have, if you want to engage with someone through comments, you can. But should we be really using comments in Jira for like for just free-flowing discussion? I don't really think so. I think when you're talking about Jira issues or work items, we really want to focus on the delivery of that particular task, completion or closure of the task. And all the comments that you have or that you should have in that particular issue should be targeted, and the intention of those comments should get clarity so that you or the assignee can work on it, right? Now, a typical example could be, let us say you're using Jira for Jira changes, right? So if you want to do changes in Jira, you can ask a question like, okay, this is not clear. Let us say there is a ticket where someone is asking you to add a validator, or they might not even know what a validator is. They will probably ask you, I want to make this particular field dynamic. Now, of course, you can ask the users to fill a template or a requirement document. It really depends. I'll probably talk about how to capture requirements in Jira. But usually if you have any questions, you will add a comment for the reporter. Now, the thing is, going back to the original discussion, now I was trying to give you this context because we are talking about child comments in Jira. Now we know that, okay, the purpose of the issue is to work on a task or an activity. The purpose of the comment is to have a discussion or some engagement so that you can deliver the task. The purpose of that comment is not really to have endless discussion or brainstorming. And issue is not really there for you to keep it open forever. You want to make sure that your issues are closed, right? Now, talking about threaded comments or child comments, I think it is good because you can look at the comment and the child comment, and you can then relate. Okay, I asked this question and I got this reply from some other user. But I think we should be careful when using the child comments because these discussions can go in a different direction. What I like about the current comment system in Jira is that everything is like linear, right? I mean, you have one comment, then second comment, then third comment, and fourth comment, and so on. So you know exactly what your last comment was all about. Maybe in your last comment, you will get clarity on the agreement or the final decision. Let us say you were agreeing on a requirement, and the last comment will tell you that, yes, this is what we agreed on. This is the most recent discussion. If you have child comments, then I don't really think, or I think it will probably be a bit more difficult. I think it will be difficult. So all I'm saying is that use these child comments because now we have a feature in Jira, but be careful. Maybe, I'm not really sure. I need to still, look at how child comments work. I also need to look at the REST API because maybe in the REST API, the JSON will tell us that yes, this comment is a child of that child, that parent, right? So I just need to understand how these comments will work. Can we disable it? Can we configure it a bit more? And of course, when I work with my users, my clients, I also need to wait for some time. And I think as a Jira admin, as a Jira consultant, we should always worry about these things and these changes. And it is going to be a significant change when it comes to how people collaborate with each other on their Jira issues and work items. So I thought I'll just talk about it. Of course, in this video, I'm not really saying that child comments are good or bad. I think we just need to wait and watch, and we just need to be careful that don't really use Jira. Don't make your Jira as your Reddit, right, or Slack. The overall idea of using Jira is to finish your task, right? Jira is a tool for issue tracking, for planning, for project management. People use it for project management, not really for having endless discussions. So that is all I wanted to talk about. And yeah, cheers one more time. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.